Heck yeah. Gold to 50, dang. We'll take that.
Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are we doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir! Amazing. Try to bring that to the next generation, to bring it to other people, to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you.
Alright, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. Today, we're going to have a look at the brand new Topps Chrome Disney 2025. Excited for this release. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you've seen me pick up some cool Disney stuff over the years. I was fortunate enough to show a rainbow I had completed at the National. I talked about that, did a story with Topps. So I've been into the Disney stuff for a little while. I've shared, you know, I've got a personal connection to it. My wife used to work at Disney a long time ago, actually before we met in college. So it's been fun to go with my son to Disney, and as he's gotten older, you know, he's 2 now, but to be able to, you know, watch him interact with the characters and, you know, believe in the magic. It's been a lot of fun to kind of collect the cards and share some of those memories with him. I've been fortunate enough to rip some packs with him. So this is something where I'll rip a couple of these on camera to kind of give a preview, and because this is a part of my brand, but it's also it's something I'll definitely rip a lot more of just with my family. So excited to preview these here. A cool addition to Topps this year, to Topps Chrome Disney. They've got autographs of the actors and actresses that play the characters. So Tom Hanks as Woody, Will Smith as Genie. Actually ripped a case with my wife earlier and hit a Will Smith redemption auto out of that. That was kind of cool. I think that's his like first licensed trading card. So yeah, a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to this. We'll be interested to see what some of the singles do outside out of the gate. Ooh. But we'll definitely have some interest in, you know, adding some of these new singles to the PC. All right, here we go. 6 cards per pack. Let's take a look. Kermit the Frog, Sully. All right, here's a Prism, so Vanellope, and then usually these backwards cards have been numbered. So like a yellow, 275 Ariel. So again, you can see this right away. This is a live action one. So they've got a lot of live action cards in this, also animated ones. So you're going to get a little bit of a mix here. There's a Pluto, 95 years, Topps Chrome insert. And then the one thing they did this year, I'm not as big of a fan personally. I don't prefer horizontal cards in a lot of scenarios, but they've got base cards, live action Sebastian. So that's the base. You'll notice there's a good amount of base cards that are horizontal right off the rip here. Belle, again, live action. Icons, Pinocchio, and then Russell from Up. Alright, pack 3. Gaston, William Turner. There we go. Orlando Bloom from Pirates of the Caribbean on the Prism. There it is. Strip the King Weathers. I definitely like the Cars series and the Toy Story series. Those are a couple of the ones my son has had the most interest in so far. Cusco, Topps Chrome, Emperor's New Groove, 25th anniversary. And then a debut card, Moni. Sorry, I haven't watched Moana a bunch, so there would definitely be some characters here that I didn't grow up with. Looks like we got a green. Hercules, there we go. Goofy on the Topps Chrome Refractor. And then Goofy again on the green to 99. There it is. Definitely take that. Definitely take some of the OG characters. Goofy to 99. Frozone on the icons. And then Animal. Not a bad start. A couple decent numbered cards. Izzy Hawthorne. Helix on the debut. Shan Yu. Violet. Waitress from Emperor's New Groove. And Cinderella. Alright, Trudy Hops, Eve, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Anxiety on the icons, Princess Jasmine. Hopefully Rhea on the Prism. Mowgli on the Refractor. Mike Wazowski, there we go. Monsters Inc. Heck yeah. Gold to 50, dang. We'll take that. I actually hit a green. A little color match green than 99 with my wife, so I'll definitely take that. That's definitely my favorite hit so far. Iconic Moments, and then Sadness. Not bad. We've still got 5 packs left. Feel pretty good about where we're at for box 1. Buzz Lightyear, Stitch, Megara, was that Hercules, I think. Flit, Pocahontas 30, and then not sure. Alright, 4 left. Hopefully we get an auto. Autos are not guaranteed, so hopefully there's an auto in one of these. Mowgli, Nick Wilde, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, I had a number to 25. We hit one of those in our first case. Ariel, and then Flick. So Miss Piggy to 25 was definitely one of the highlights. Tinkerbell, and then Flea to 299. Aqua, I'm going to assume. I think Blue's to 150, so we're going to go with Aqua. 22, and Princess Jasmine live action. Last 2. Christopher Robin. I forget what this movie is. What's this from? Mowgli. So Jungle Book. Moana. There it is. Lightning McQueen. Alright, last pack. Maybe some last pack mojo. Right here. A couple debut cards. Peter Pan, live action. Iconic Moments, and then Captain Hook. Alright, so here's box 1. Here's some of the highlights from this one. Peter Pan, Iconic Moments, Icons. Bunch more inserts now compared to year 1. Mike Wazowski Gold's definitely my favorite. Icons, Emperor's New Groove, Goofy to 99, and Refractor. Some Cars Refractors, and then an Ariel to 275. So, box number 1. Box number 2. Okay. Here we go. Slinky Dog, Mayor Lionheart, Emperor's New Groove, theme song, and then Ka. Penelope, Pain and Panic, green to 99. So, second green one. Wally, and then Ramon. So, bunch more Cars characters in this one, because I know Mater's in it as well. King Triton, Wendy Darling, Iconic Moments from Dumbo, and then Mirabelle. Need something really low numbered. 5, 101, some low. Anxiety, Ambassador Cuesta, debut, not sure. Pluto, the Meg. Timon, Shout Out Rex, Daisy Duck, Mr. Incredible, Sully, and then Woody. Really good pack there. Some really big names. It's a good pack. Alright, continuing on with the good name. Donald Duck, Piglet, Chip, debut, Iconic Moments from Wreck-It Ralph, and then Lilo. Probably about halfway through this box already. Moana, Flash, Ham, Green Wave. So one thing I noticed in this one, there's a Pluto and a Pluto. One thing I've noticed about this is that there's a lot of waves and a lot of trues. So like gold wave, gold, green wave, green. So rainbow's going to be a lot more complex and lengthier than when I put it together for Woody. Aladdin. We're down to 4 packs pretty quickly. This box has definitely been a little bit more underwhelming in my opinion. So hopefully that just means something good is coming. King Triton, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum to 30. Wow. Not the character I'd be looking for, but still kind of cool. Iconic moments. Miguel, 3 left. Doc Hudson, Tramp, Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas. All right, we're down to 2. We're really looking for that last pack mojo right here. Flounder, there we go on the Prism. Tinkerbell, OG, Mickey Mouse, enjoy. All right, last one. Last but not least, right here. Shout out to those of you who made it this far. Here it is. We got some backwards. Come on. Ambassador Tarius, not sure. Dot. Yen Sid. All right. To 199. Bucky the Squirrel. I'm not sure. I feel like I should know this. So there it is. Bucky the Squirrel. All right. Here's how box 2 ended. Box 1's my favorite for sure. Mike Wazowski, definitely my favorite hit. Anytime you can pull a true gold, I'll take that. Number to 30 in that one was pretty cool. Ham. Love the Toy Story set. I talked about that earlier. I'll take those for sure. It's fun to collect those with my son. Pain and Panic's in 99. And then Maryland. Not too bad. We'll share some more pickups as we get some singles and that kind of stuff if I rip any more. I know there's retail versions this time. Megas and Blasters haven't had those before, so maybe we'll try some of those out on the channel. But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.